Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I will be showing you how to make these bear ears. So you can see they are textured on the inside. That is a front post puff stitch, and we have the crab stitch all around. They're super cute. You can have it in one color or two. Now I originally made these for this baby onesie, but it can really be put on anything. I'm just making this bag for my daughter. It's exactly the same, just in two different colors. Okay, so I need a second one for the bag, and it is that's what I'm going to make, but it can really be put on absolutely anything, any kind of a hoodie or I don't know, something. Okay, so to make the ear, we are going to need yarn, any kind of yarn, one color, two colors. There's actually 4 rows, so you can choose your colors, whatever you want to do with it. I'm gonna have the first 2 rows in this lilac and the last 2 rows in darker purple. Then you're gonna need a hook that matches your yarn. I'm using DK weight yarn or lightweight number 3 yarn. It really doesn't matter what kind of yarn you use, it's gonna come out exactly the same. Okay, so a hook, a needle to hide the tails and sew it on, and I don't know what the button's doing here, scissors. Okay, that's all we are going to need, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm starting with this lilac yarn, and we're gonna make a magic ring, whichever way you are making it. I make it around 2 of my fingers. I just wrap it around, cross it at the bottom like this, and then, so this is my working yarn, okay, the second thread, and this is the loop that I did around my fingers. I go under the first one, catch the second one, pull it out, and we start with chaining 2, 1 and 2. Then we're going to make 6 half double crochet. So this counts as 1 double crochet, although it's half double crochet, sorry, although it's a chain 2. Then we make another 6. So yarn over into the middle of the magic ring, pull out, pull through all loops. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so 6 half double crochets and the chain 2 in the very beginning. I'm gonna pull this tight. Then the second row is super simple. We're going to chain 2, that counts as 1 double crochet, and we're gonna turn. Now we're gonna make a double crochet back into that very first stitch. That will count as an increase, as if it's 2 double crochets, then 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Now this is double, these stitches are longer. Then 2 more into the next stitch. So we have 6 double crochets now, including I am counting that chain 2. Into the next stitch we make 3 double crochets. So in the very middle one, 1, 2 and 3, and then we make 2 double crochets into the next one, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and 2 more into the top of that chain 2. Now that might be a little hard to see, but just try your best. Into the top. So 1 and 2. Okay, so you should have, let's see, 6, 6 and 3. That would be 15 double crochets. Now I'm going to change colors. If you're not changing, you could just chain 2 and continue. I'm going to chain 1 and cut. I'll leave a little longer tail. Okay, now I'm getting my other color. Make it slip knot. So once you finish, you're gonna turn, and this is going to be your good side of your ear. Oh, sorry, this one actually is going to be. So the half double crochets facing up and double crochets. So this is how we finish double crochets, and this is the good side. I'm going to connect and chain 2, 1 and 2, and now we're going to start front post puff stitches. Okay, so you're gonna yarn over, find the next stitch. So this is the last stitch from previous row. So the second stitch, the second double crochet, yarn over, go under or under and out, yarn over, pull through and keep it. Again, yarn over, under and out, just that one double crochet, and pull it out. Now you should have 5 loops on your hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through 4 loops. You have 2 loops left, and yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops, and that is a front post puff stitch. Now into the next stitch we're gonna make a half double crochet and again a front post puff stitch. Now you're gonna skip that double crochet where you have the half double crochet above. So this is your next one. Okay, so you kind of skip one in between the puff stitches. Yarn over, under and out, catch your yarn, pull it out, again yarn over, under that same stitch and out, catch your yarn, pull it out. You have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and the next one is half double crochet into the next stitch, and again a front post puff stitch, and a half double crochet, front post puff stitch, and a half double crochet, and keep swapping these 2 stitches one after another until you get to the very end. And I have 2 stitches left, so I actually have a double crochet and a chain 2. So around that double crochet is a puff stitch, and I finish with a half double crochet into that chain 2. Okay, so like this. So your ear should be actually bending a little bit. That is the part of the plan. Okay, so the last row is we're going to do the crab stitch on top, and then we're going to finish with single crochets at the bottom with the same color. I usually use the same color with the double crochets at the bottom, so it is not noticeable when you sew it on. Okay, but it's up to you if you want to do that or not. Okay, I'm going to chain 1 and start the crab stitch. Now crab stitch is actually usually made going backwards. If you're used to that, doing that, you can just go with a crab stitch going backwards, but I do it forward. I think it is easier and faster. So after you chain 1, you're gonna go into the next stitch, catch the yarn, pull it out, and then I'm just going to twist my hook all the way around, so it actually twists itself around there. I'm gonna yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. Okay, into the next stitch, catch the yarn, pull it out, and then I'm turning my hook that way all the way around. Okay, trying not to make it really tight because it's hard to pull it through then. So I twist it all the way around and yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. Into the next stitch, catch my yarn, pull it out, twist my hook all the way around, yarn over, pull it out, and just like that, all the way on top of that ear. That one didn't come out really nice, so I'm gonna do that again. Okay, and just like that, finish here. So I finished my very last crab stitch is in the chain 2 right here, and then I will just make single crochets around this edge. Now this tail in the middle doesn't have a knot yet, so be careful, don't crochet over it yet. So just one single crochet at the bottom, wherever you can put in a stitch. It doesn't matter how many you put in there. Just single crochets. And one more. Okay, so this is how my ear looks like from the good side. I'm happy with it. So I can cut off my yarn and hide my tails. So before I cut my yarn, I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to leave enough yarn to hide it, excuse me, to sew it on. Okay, so just not too much, and pull it out. Now we're gonna hide those tails. This one is the most important one, the one that we have made the magic ring with. We need to make a knot there, otherwise it will open up. So what you want to do is you want to bring it up a little bit through the stitches. Okay, now you're gonna go a little bit back behind where the tail is coming out of, just a little bit, like this. And I'm gonna keep that loop. Okay, now I'm going to go into the loop once, pull it a little bit, into the loop twice, and I'm gonna pull tight. There we go, and I have a knot, and that is not going to come out. And I'll just hide the tail a little bit in that same color, just like that. And that is done. And I'll just hide the other tails in the same colors. So do that, and I'll quickly show you how I sew them on. Okay, so once you hide the tails, we can sew it on. I'm just going to put my needle, get my needle ready, and then you place it wherever you want to. I would recommend to pin it down. Especially on hoodies, because they move and you want them both to be as exact as you can. Now this is easy. I'm actually just looking at those fans, so just like that, but I'll still have a little bit like this so it doesn't move too much. And then just whichever way you like it, just into the clothing or a bag or whatever you're making, and out through the stitches, just like that. And I think that this is my last one. I'll make a double stitch at the very end. Now again, remember, when you're finishing, the easiest probably way to make a knot to finish it is you go into the wherever. You just need to get a little bit of clothing or whatever you're making, and then just catch that loop into the loop once, into that same loop that same way twice, and pull tight. Make sure that it's actually not twisting. This one is actually catching on. Right, I need to fix that real quick. Okay, I got that fixed, so I'm just going to pull tight. I have a knot, and I'll just hide it a little bit into that same color. And that is all done. And just like that, you have bear ears. You can put a little bow or something on it to make it cuter. If it's for a girl, I think it's suitable for a boy as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!